Hi everybody, welcome to Linguistic Oasis. Today, Brian and I are going to discuss the language of relationships in English. Hi Brian, I'm curious about the language you use to talk about relationships and dating. Sometimes I hear things in American movies and I don't know exactly what they are saying. For example, what do you say when young people start dating?
Great points, Nune, and great question. Let's get into this topic. When people are friends and they don't have any kind of a romantic relationship, we say they are just friends or only friends. But if they like each other romantically as more than just friends, we say they are dating or they are going out together. They may not be going out on dates to restaurants or dancing, but they are spending time together, building a romantic relationship.
Okay, so what about after they date for a while? Do they call them a couple?
Yes, Nune. We also say that they are boyfriend and girlfriend, or boyfriends and or girlfriend, depending on their gender.
But what if they are adults? Do you still call them boyfriend and girlfriend?
Absolutely. Even older people refer to their boyfriend or girlfriend if they are dating.
So, are those the labels you used until they get married?
Well, after so many months of being a couple, especially in the case of adults, people use the word partner. This started being used more in gay relationships because they were not able to get married in America. But now, male female couples refer to themselves as this. This term has become so familiar that even business partners now refer to each other as business partners. Years ago, they used to simply say my partner, but now that could be confused with a romantic relationship.
What about the term soulmate?
Soulmate literally means someone who you share your soul with. It refers to a couple who feels extremely close to one another, whether they are married or not. They have found the person that they are meant to be with.
Wow, this is a lot of terminology. Let's get back to basics. Eventually, they get married and become husband and wife, right?
Yes, when a couple decides to get married, they become fiance and fiancée. They're spelled a little differently, and they are engaged to be married. English language has been trying to drop gender differences between words, but you will still see fiancé spelled differently according to gender, with women getting the extra E at the end. As they plan their wedding, and of course on the wedding day, they become the bride and the groom.
And after the wedding, they are newlyweds.
Exactly, Nune, and that lasts for about a year. Then they revert to husband and wife. Plurals are husbands and wives. They are also called spouses. You will hear about spousal benefits that married couples receive, and only married couples, from their husbands or wives' work, like health insurance.
I know it's common in many countries for people to live together before they marry. Do you say they are living together?
Yep, that's right.
And what about the other terms I've heard, like hooking up and friends with benefits?
Well, in today's world, as you know, some people are getting together only to have some kind of a physical, sexual relationship, to fool around. Those words both mean this, but friends with benefits is a more polite way of saying it than hooking up, which is a bit direct. And since we've entered these waters, when a married person cheats on their spouse, they are having an extramarital relationship or an affair. There are more exotic words like liaison, tryst, rendezvous, but you have to be careful. You can also use these words in a business relationships. Susan is our communications liaison.
Yeah, I also noticed when people refer to these kind of things, they usually smile and raise their eyebrow when talking about these things.
That's right, Nune. Like many other parts of the language, how you say something gives the sentence a lot of its meaning. Something like, Jack is meeting Susan tonight. Depends on how the words are emphasized. Jack is meeting Susan tonight. And there are hundreds of slang phrases for having sex, but we're not going to get into those today.
What about when the relationship ends or someone dies?
Yep, couples break up all the time. They say, we are broken up, or I broke up with him. We split up. He is my ex. And that refers to ex husband, ex spouse, ex boyfriend, girlfriend. It's used for every type of relationship that is broken up. Marriages officially end in divorce. People say, I am divorced, and you call them a divorcee. Now, in the case of someone dying who is married, a woman becomes a widow, and a man becomes a widower if his wife dies. People in this situation don't say they're ex. as if they had split up. They just refer to someone by their name or their wife or husband, even though they are gone.
Okay, Brian, that's a lot to think about. You Americans sure have a lot going on there. Thank you for the conversation today. And to our listeners, thank you very much for watching our channel. If you know more terms related to this topic, please feel free to share them in the comments. We can discuss them together. Bye.